feel free to do the introduction when you're ready.
Oh, you're putting this on me now. I see how it is. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be doing a little fun GeoGuessr video where we're going to have me, a 1 year of experienced GeoGuessr player, attempting might be the right word here, to teach someone who pretty much hasn't played much GeoGuessr at all. I don't know, you said you kind of played it at work parties, is that right?
Not even that much. I've played it once or twice just to, when I first heard about it as a game that was sweeping the internet.
Yeah.
I think I've played it once or twice when we've been chatting, but other than that, not at all. My geography is not as good as I would like it to be, so I think this should be interesting.
Yeah, no, it should be. I mean, I definitely started playing GeoGuessr because I wanted to become better at geography. So, am I better at geography now? 1 year later, I'd say so. Yeah, I'm not terrible.
That's good.
But yeah, I mean, before I don't think I'd be able to name like most of the countries. Maybe like a few in Europe, maybe a couple. On other continents. I was able to name continents. That's
good.
Yeah,
that's something.
Definitely something.
Alright, let me quickly explain how GeoGuessr works. In each round, you're placed at a random point on Earth that has street view coverage. While the round is played, there's a timer counting down from 3 minutes. You can look around and make use of signs, buildings, and anything else you see to figure out where you are. When the time's almost up, you make a guess and get points out of 5,000 based on how close you were. Cool, so I'm gonna give myself a name, play as guest. Okay, I'm here.
This is an interesting one, actually. There's quite a lot. I can tell the country just straight away by looking at it. Maybe.
Oh wow, okay. I mean, I can see it's sunny. I can see some stripes on the poles, which, having watched various GeoGuessr videos on YouTube, I gather is important.
Yeah.
But I have no idea which country has this type of pole. So.
I think that's pretty much the main clue. Like without moving or doing anything, you can straight away tell, like just by looking at this one frame that you start off with. As you said, the stripy pole, and then even like the information on the plate of the pole itself is also quite important. Not that I don't really know how to read that plate, but I know there is a way of telling the region from that plate.
Actually, like these almost like Japanese characters on this door here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of like characters that almost look like Japanese kanji.
Okay, interesting thinking.
But that's kind of all I've got right now. I don't have anything that gives me a location. It seems like we're sort of out of any big cities. There are some hills around, but not particularly distinctive hills.
When it comes to Asian countries, you're kind of running into the problem of not being able to read the script because
there's a bus here.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
the bus say where it's? No, it says it's a community bus.
Tourist
and
bus.
I imagine maybe the characters would say where it's going, but I can't read those characters.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure there's a destination somewhere in that bus, but
yeah, I'm just kind of like trying to see how far I can go now in the 30 seconds I have left. I should get Japan lined up. I'm just going to say somewhere random for now. Definitely, this is my first time playing with a 3-minute timer, and it's definitely more pressure.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Oh, this is super cool. It's like a little shrine just in a hut.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, oh, guess.
1.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not Japan.
Not
okay.
quite right. Okay, so these characters were not Japanese, but it's kind of difficult to tell. I mean, I'm not an language expert for Japan or Taiwan, so I really wouldn't be able to tell you the differences. But yeah, the main kind of clue there was those stripy poles that go all the way down. So there's different types of stripy poles in Asia, which sounds really weird to say out loud, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in Taiwan you have stripy poles, yellow, black, that go all the way down and they're diagonal. But then you're gonna find that in Japan you you also have stripy poles, but they're actually vertical as opposed to diagonal.
Okay.
And yeah.
Actually, we were very close to an international airport, which is surprising. I thought we were more just out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, it depends what you mean by close. That's not that close, to be fair. I don't think you'd be able to see it from our location.
Yeah, but like maybe like a 10 or maybe like 20-minute drive. Like maybe I'm underestimating the scale, but like, there's definitely this main road here that goes between the airport and where we were. Yeah.
Well, if you would have followed it long enough, you would have ended up at the airport.
If we had more than 3 minutes, I might have got to the airport.
Yeah. That might have helped you.
Okay. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Looks maybe European. It actually, like, it's definitely not the UK, but the signs kind of remind me of the signs we have in the UK.
Yeah.
It's just a .com. They have some sort of Slane whiskey.
And
I really don't know here. It's like, it feels like somewhere close to the UK, like a European country, but beyond that, I don't know.
I guess what country it comes to mind when you think of the UK, but not the UK?
I mean, like somewhere like Ireland, maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be like a fair assumption to make. We do see some language that's not English.
That was the thing that was throwing me off, is like it doesn't look like Irish. Maybe it is. Okay, I need to guess. So let's get ready. Okay, I can't find any cars. But you were right, it is in Ireland. Okay.
Yeah.
Closer to Dublin.
Pretty much no yellow license plates, and you have that little blue strip on the side of the license plate, which usually indicates European Union car, not always. So yeah, that would be the first clue for Ireland. Yeah. Well, as in alongside English and all of that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that language probably was Irish then. Okay, also looks European.
Well, we are in Europe, to be fair. Oh no, wait, actually, we're not in Europe. I just realized. I was meant to do it on the Europe map, but I just realized that I didn't do it on the Europe map. So I guess this map is quite unbalanced.
Yeah, like I said, definitely Europe. What language is that? I'm not sure. It looks maybe like a more northern country. Scandic.
That's
that a Scandinavian company?
Maybe. Well, your thinking's in the right place.
Oh, FI. So maybe this is Finland.
Okay. Good find.
Where is Finland? Oh, it's up here. I remember finding this earlier. It's definitely... I don't really know beyond it being in Finland where it is. It doesn't feel like really far north. So maybe somewhere down here.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable thinking. One thing to kind of look out for is you're gonna see a bunch of signs that have yellow backgrounds, which I think you've noticed in the past, and this can happen in several countries, but I think Scandinavia, like Sweden and Finland in particular, you're gonna find that quite a lot there. So if you're seeing like a sign with a yellow background, not like a construction sign, I think there's but more like pedestrian signs, I guess. You're probably gonna be somewhere in Scandinavia. No, but that's a good find. You found the domain. This is something that one of my friends told me, is in Finnish you find a lot of like vowels stitched together. So for example, can you see that like Kontlosari kind of, if you
this place?
Yeah, that place. Can you see how there's like a double A in there? And you're gonna see like double A's, double U's. Like if you just see a bunch of vowels stitched together, maybe Finland. Consider Finland, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other tell as well is you might have a road ending that ends with Tia. I don't know how to pronounce it, to be fair,
Okay.
But if you see TIE, so like Thai, yeah, there you go, right? That is a Finnish word for road, I believe.
Oh wow, okay. This is definitely different. So this isn't like proper coverage, right? This is just like in the back of someone's truck.
No, this is proper coverage.
Oh, it is?
So yeah,
Okay.
so there are several Google cars. So Google sends out like different types of cars to different countries. I'm not exactly sure why. I've not looked into it, but yeah, this is official Google coverage.
This almost feels like it could be like some sort of island. Like I know a lot of islands have this sort of construction that is unfinished and with the beam sticking out the top.
Okay, interesting thinking.
Although, no, it could still be an island. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting different things that point towards Africa, I feel like.
Yeah, so Africa, obviously, quite a lot of the countries there don't have any Google coverage. So it would kind of help to know where the coverage is.
I'm tempted to go more southern just because
Okay.
it doesn't look like super hot, but I could be completely wrong. I'm going to go with it. Okay, it was slightly more towards the middle of Africa.
Yeah, see,
Rwanda.
I'm not really sure how you would get that without knowing a little bit about the country. About the street coverage in the country. I should rather say. I'm pretty sure most of the coverage in Rwanda is with using that black car, so it's quite, or at least in that city. And then also looking at the street signs, they're also really Rwandan as well, because they have just like 2 letters that identify kind of which region of the city you're in, followed by some numbers. And yeah, so kind of without knowing what Rwanda looks like, without having seen it before, I don't think I would have been able to get that either. So, but I mean, you got the continent right. Continent street, let's go.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Nice. Oh wow. Okay, definitely. The plants look much more tropical. Still seems like it's in English, at least from what I've seen so far.
Yeah. Good spot.
Free TikTok for all.
You have to love all the adverts in Asian countries. They're great.
In Asian countries.
Oh, sorry. Did I just give it away? Oh no, I didn't mean that. Well, okay, you can. That's your one free hint from me then.
Okay. Again, I'm thinking maybe an island. Like it feels like very island vibes. People going around on motorbikes.
Cool.
Oh, it's in the Philippines.
Oh, okay, cool.
Keep the Philippines beautiful. I actually don't know where the Philippines is. Oh, it's here. Okay, cool. I'm not going to embarrass myself too much. So I would say like maybe an island in the Philippines. I have no idea which island.
Well, you're definitely going to be on an island in the Philippines because it's just made up of islands. Yeah, it might just be a little bit too small for you to be able to find it like in time.
It's 8,000, so it could feasibly be like a smaller island.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Oh, San Jose. I thought that was in America. Okay, I might just have to go for an island. That one looks like it could have 8,000 people.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
I mean, I got the Philippines. I feel like that's all I have, really.
So from the very start, you see this pavement in front of you. I guess maybe that's a footpath, or maybe like a path for like bikes or tuk-tuks or something. Yeah, so that's a very popular way of paving the road in the Philippines. So not the road that you're on, but the road next to it. Which actually, so that one. Can you see that?
Well, I think they've changed the road. Like if I go one step forward.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's actually interesting. Yeah. But that actually has bigger clues towards Philippines because of those red chevrons on white background. They can be found in other countries, but in terms of Asia, I'm pretty sure it's the only country where you can find that. The tuk-tuks as well that you see. Again, tuk-tuks are not like specific to Philippines.
Yeah.
But this sort of style of tuk-tuks where you have kind of like a main car with a sidecar and sort of like black roofs. Again, that's Philippines.
I think this here is the Sepang Dalanga we spoke about.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, we did see that on the sign.
Should I view results?
Yeah, go for it. Not too bad. That's
Nice.
just under a silver medal. I've said the intro, so your turn to do the goodbye.
Okay, yeah, well, thank you for watching. I feel like I'm happy with how that went. I embarrassed myself less than anticipated, so that's good. And hopefully we have a good starting point now for the next time we play. We'll try and hopefully learn from some of the things that came up today, get a slightly higher score. We'll see. Although there's still lots of countries we haven't been to.
Yeah, no, there's definitely, we've not even touched some of the other continents. Yeah, but it's been fun. I guess now you know where Finland and Philippines are as well on the map.
Yeah, I'll try and remember for next time.
Yep.